Oh, there he is in all of his glory.
On my glory. What about your
Yeah.
glory?
Um, a collection of like monochromatic colors in one space with just a slight touch of fantabulous wall tapestry. And you have got a
Oh,
fantastic window.
you know, I'm afraid that somebody might jump into that, by the
Hey,
way.
can we get somebody to edit that in real quick? Maybe like the fucking dogs from Resident Evil, like the first one.
I don't think we have it in a budget to make it. Yeah, no, I mean,
What budget?
barely a budget as it is. Can you see the new background or whatever right here? It's all
Big
festive.
candles, penguins, and what appears to be a slight bit of schnoz sticking in between the two of us.
Yeah, no, it's almost that time. How much? Okay, how long until Christmas? A few weeks, right?
We're already in December, which means the year is quickly coming to an end.
We've got 2 more weeks until Christmas, bro. 2 more weeks. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I hate to be a Grinch and all, but this is like my least favorite bucket.
Why?
It's just not my fucking cup of tea.
I mean, well, there's a lot to love of this festive time of year. You get presents, you get cookies, you get all the happiness and joy, and you get cookies.
And cookies, boy, it's extra fucking cookies.
All the cookies. Give me
Oh,
all the
the
cookies.
cookies. No, like I get it. I like to do the family time stuff and being a parent and stuff like that as well. It's very magical to have children enjoy the holidays.
Yeah,
But for me, it's just like it's just cold. It's cold and it's cheery, which are
it's
like
golden,
yeah.
which I love. I love the cold, man. I do. For these past few days, I have not been wanting to get up for work, bro. Telling
I
you,
never want to get up for work, but I think that's a fucking mental health issue, is what that is.
that's called a crippling depression.
Crippling depression.
Yeah, no, I sleep better when it's cold outside, or when it's cold in here, and I do not want to get up. Literally today, I think it's been the latest I've gone to work in God knows how long. I think I clocked in at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
I'm pretty sure you were waiting for work to happen, though, was the issue. I don't think you were just snoozing it up.
Mm-mm. Yeah, mother, because you called me at like what, 4 o'clock in the morning? No, 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning on
Five
my
o'clock.
supposed day off. 5 o'clock.
Stare into the abyss. 5:30, wallowing self-hatred. 6 o'clock, saw Borhundra, tell no one. 6:30, jealous eyes.
Have you ever done jazzercise?
I have not. I am too fat for that.
I'm sort of thinking. I feel like there's a certain amount of cardio that we need, and I am not ready for that shit.
Mm-mm.
Even though, jazz is supposed to be smooth, right?
Yes.
Exercise is not smooth. I don't
Exercise
see
is
how you
not
can
smooth.
put the two together.
Mm, it is like, hmm, what's the closest thing to jazzercise that we can come up with?
Zumba.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people call it Zumba. I mean, it's just basically dancing. You're paying to go dance. That's all it is.
I think it's like probably group led or something. You're paying an instructor is what you're doing. You're paying somebody for their expertise.
What's the expertise of shaking your hips like Shakira?
Yeah, I can't pull it off. Not an expert.
I mean, my hips always lie. Shit.
Your hips
I
didn't
can't.
lie, motherfucker. I can see that Chipotle burrito in there.
Where?
Your hips.
My hips, my lumps, my lovely. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong song right there.
But no, like speaking of cold weather, like I enjoy the cold weather. I don't like getting up in the morning when it's like cold and I'm like toasty under a blanket.
Mm,
But I used to be quite a bit more attuned to it when
mm.
I was a heavier individual. When I was like 350 pounds, again, I had the meat on me to keep me warm in winter.
Fuck,
Walking around
fucking,
in like pants and a t-shirt and shit.
fucking, you walking around.
Stop it!
I was a thick boy.
Hey, you big boy, big boy.
I'll fucking see
Yeah.
if I can pull up an old picture and I'll send it to you one of these days.
Oh God, I'll put it right here on YouTube so people can watch it.
Give you the fucking like you can see my face. My face, I had like the fucking, you know what I mean? I didn't have any jaw whatsoever. I had like four chins. Like
You
it
had
was
more
great.
chins than than a Chinese phone book.
Yeah, pretty much. I just walking around fucking. I was working at a gas station time, so you know my diet was shit.
Mhm.
And I'd just be fucking walking by the road, going like, "Get in my belly!" Fucking eating all that old shit, greasy ass hot dogs.
You get that fat bastard. Get in my belly.
Yeah.
Fucking motherfucker taking a shit. All you hear in the bathroom is, I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Ribs.
That movie
Chili.
was fucking ridiculous. I love some Austin Powers.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
It's
Do
like
I
this.
make you?
It's like the stupider the better, man.
Yeah, no. Speaking of horniness, dude. Oh my God. It's fucking. I've been talking about this movie all day, but Subservient or whatever the hell it is, the new movie that's they just released on Netflix.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that. What was it about
Hey,
again?
Megan Fox stars as an AI robot that she goes beyond her programming and does things to make sure that the family she's taking care of is way better, including but not limited to jerking off the dad and then sleeping with said dad.
Have you
And then
ever? Uh,
oh, then I was about to say, and then by the end of the
okay,
movie, she goes batshit crazy and tries to kill everybody. So
nice, a scary movie. I like it. When
yeah, I mean,
we were younger, there was a Disney movie called Smart House. Does that sound
yeah,
familiar? Does that ring
some
any bells?
yes, yes, yes,
It's like,
yes.
I feel like it's the same plot line, just
Same
one's a little
premise.
bit more kid friendly.
This one's more adult friendly, as you can
Yep.
see. Megan Fox's butt. Best
Yeah,
part of the movie, right there.
that's the
Best
whole
part of
reason
the
you watched it, wasn't it?
movie. Hey, watch it for the plot. The
You
plot.
goofy ass. The plot. I'm gonna
Megan
get a
Fox's butt.
tattoo. I want that one butt cheek of mine. It's gonna say the, and the other one's gonna say
Butt.
plot. And right in the
Say
middle,
plot.
there's a plot hole.
A plot hole. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, no, but I saw that movie and I'm like, oh, this seems like an interesting movie. And I'm like, whoa, Megan Fox. Okay, cool. She's half naked.
Oh
I'm like,
man.
wait. I didn't see this right. Let me rewind. Dook, dook, dook.
Have you
Okay,
ever
let me one more time. Oh, let me watch it. Dook, 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 dook.
have you ever paid attention? I'm about to ruin this whole thing for you. Have you ever paid attention to Megan Fox's doofy ass thumb?
Yes. Oh my God. But luckily, that wasn't the main point of that scene. The main point of the scene was, but.
Oh man.
It's like she looks like, oh man, like her fucking thumb is like too round or something like that. It looks like it's small, like somebody took a rubber band and just left it there and it just got swollen up.
Thumb looks like it's got cauliflower ear, dog.
It's called, it's called, shit. There's a joke in there somewhere. I just can't quite put my thumb on it.
Oh, is that what it is? Couldn't
Yes,
put
I
your
just
thumb on it?
quite, yes. I can't quite put my thumb on it. There's a joke there somewhere.
I can only imagine while you're doing that. I'm just like thinking of the doofy thumb touching your lip.
Right. No, no, dude. Yeah, no,
Sure.
it's been slow at work now. Have you?
Yeah, I've been partaking in the slowness at work. I've not been getting my ass kicked as much. However, I have been working since last Friday. Tomorrow's gonna be my first day off, first full day off. I had the majority of today off,
Mm,
but I was just basically was doing a favor for the boss man. We had a couple of pressing issues that needed to be addressed as quick as possible, and with as short as we are, I volunteered to go in and fix this display. And let me tell you, so I'm sure you know, but I'm sure not everybody knows that sodas, along with every other item that we ingest, amongst with a collection of things we don't, all have expiration dates.
mm-hmm.
For our diet variety of barbecue flavored soda, it is 13 weeks from the date that it is born.
Mm-hmm.
Now, more recently packaged in a user-friendly
Cardboard.
cardboard. No, a user-friendly like label, so you can actually read it now. It's no longer in Julian.
Oh shoot.
But I found today in the middle of this thing that I completely rotated and removed all this bad product out of was something that was created in wait, let me see. Let me do the math here. A, B, C, D, E. January, February, March, April, May. Sorry, the months are hard. I haven't been in elementary school in a long time. I
Yeah.
found a case of product that was manufactured in May, which is
Mm.
about, oh fuck, we're in December already.
Yeah.
6 months before I was even in the area.
Jesus Christ.
Someone was lazy. You know for a fact that before that, it had expired at least another 3 months before that.
Jesus Christ.
And it was just in there waiting for somebody to eat.
My bad. I had to do something real quick.
I can
Uh,
understand it though. It was actually inaccessible to the human or to the average human. So
and I had to do
it's
that
fixed.
I had to do that a couple of days, a week or two ago. We have these displays, and yeah, let's just say the sodas have been there for a hot minute. The lettering was kind of worn off. We had the old dates on there, and it said I think they got there in March, June of earlier this year. So they've been there
Mhm.
for a minute, and I had to take like half of the display off, and it looked kind of wonky afterwards, but I had to do it.
Yeah, you got to get that shit out of there. Last thing we want is somebody to accidentally get something that's going bad or gone bad.
Have you ever tried an expired soda or no?
I'm sure I have. I'm
Mm.
almost positive I've actually probably had some in my life. Now, the ones that'll get you, this got me. I figured it out the hard way.
Mm.
Expired beer. And it won't get you straight away. It'll
Oh.
wait 8 hours or 9 hours later, and you'll be driving your fucking car home after whatever you did for the last 10 hours. I
Mm.
think I even woke up and went to work and then was coming back, something like that.
Jesus Christ.
And I was driving and it just came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, what's going on? There's something inside of me. There's something, fucking immediate, like angry, fucking violent projectile vomiting. It was
Mm.
terrible. The only thing I could think of was like, I was like, I haven't really done anything or like eaten anything. It was the
You're,
beer. The
you're
beer had
like the
expired like 6 months ago. I was like,
you're
damn.
like some. It would have been more hilarious if somebody said, "Let the power of Christ compel you." Blah!
Yeah, no, it was
Power of Christ compel
just
you.
like The
Blah!
Exorcist. And you get that fucking just like the fucking where like
Blah!
head
Like
spins around like a hose.
fucking one of those sprinklers.
Oh God, that would be violent.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh man, but oh, I mean, I've had I think the worst experience I've ever had was drinking expired milk, dude.
Did
I
you
was
not
like,
taste it when you were drinking it, or was it like an
that's
immediate like yeah, like you gagged on it?
both. So I was way younger back then. I was like in my teenage years, and I had some hankering for some cereal late at night, right?
Hmm.
As a little fat kid does that, fucking 16, 15 years old, living with his parents and shit. And anywho, middle of the night, wake up. I'm like, you know what? I'm hankering for some cereal. We had some Honey Nut Cheerios, we had some milk, and I
I think
said,
you
the hell
mixed
with
them
it.
all up. I,
The hell with it. Let me make myself a nice bowl of cereal. Fucking put that bitch in there. After a couple of spoonfuls, I'm like, I started tasting because it was Honey Nut Cheerios, and I mean the honey's pretty strong, right?
hmm hmm
So I'm like, after a few spoonfuls, I'm like, why is there an aftertaste? Whatever. Halfway across my bowl, I started tasting it more and more. I'm like, okay, something's wrong with this fucking bowl. Put the fucking bowl in the bowl with like half-eaten cereal and milk. Go to the kitchen, look at the gallon. That shit was expired like 2 weeks ago.
Nice. That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
like,
Lay it in the fridge.
yeah, I immediately threw that milk out and like, hey, mom, dad, we need more milk.
I I don't drink milk. So like typically I'll grab like we'll get a carton of milk. It's like a half gallon and like the lactose free version
Mm,
variety.
yeah.
And there's been some times where those things have been pretty close to exploding in the fridge. I'll grab and that thing's under pressure. That thing is ready to pop. All right. And that's Well, the day the fucking milk explodes in the fridge is the day that I throw out the fridge altogether.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no. So yeah, no. So real quick, what is your thoughts on the whole CEO assassination and all that bullshit's going on?
I think it's a conspiracy.
Tell us why, Nate.
Um, well, it's just like there's a lot of things that aren't adding up, which is going to happen in things like this when you get like
Mm,
court cases and people involved and he said, she said, and whatever. But
yep.
like you've got the guy in like uh New York, you
Hmm.
got a picture of him like cheesing or whatever. That's the picture that they're blowing up all over the place. And then there's just like inconsistencies. Like, yeah, he could have changed his jacket and his backpack between them to have like different, like, a getaway outfit or an action outfit or whatever you want.
Yeah.
But when he was picked up at a fucking McDonald's in Pennsylvania,
By the
like,
way,
by
by the way,
like,
did you see all the memes that came out?
there's like tons of memes.
Okay. By the way, you see the new thing
You're just playing with shit over there now.
uh
Merry
for for
Cockmas.
the
I mean,
for the
Christmas.
for the people watching listening to on Spotify. I'm playing with the graphics, not anything else.
He's definitely not playing with himself. That's for sure.
I'm playing with the computer, but not playing with myself. I'm playing with the graphics. Anywho,
Shaken more than twice. But
yeah.
yeah, no, I
So
just think I think it's all set up, man. I don't think they actually got the guy. It was too convenient to have like be caught with a manifesto. They can't
yeah.
decide whether it was like
Why
a
is it always a
rebuilt gun, a
man?
ghost gun, or like or like a completely 3D printed gun. The
That's
guy's
my thing.
eyebrows were way
Mhm.
too close together in the first photo and way farther apart in the second one, or vice versa. I'm just saying, like maybe he trimmed. I doubt it
My thing
if
is,
you're on the run.
my thing is, why always a manifesto? It's
That's
always a
just,
manifesto somewhere.
I don't know, man.
There's
I need
always a
it.
manifesto.
What's the definition of manifesto?
Mm,
What constitutes said manifesto?
all right, give me 2 seconds. Let me look it up real quick. But in the meantime, you, yeah, no, there's always a freaking manifesto. Yeah.
Should we?
Let's
This makes me wonder if we should read the Communist Manifesto. Maybe they were trying to tell us something. Maybe that's why everything's.
see. Definition of manifesto. A public declaration of policy and aims, especially one issued before an election by a political party or candidate. There's your answer.
That didn't do jack shit for me. I am the worst person when it comes to politics.
Yeah, no, it's basically just a statement or something that they're saying what they're gonna do and shit like
Public
that. But
statement.
yeah, I mean, I'm like, why is it always a manifesto? Like, why is it that, people like this are like, and he was found with the manifesto and list of targets that he was gonna hit next, and he was found with the handgun next to him and everything. I'm like, it is what it is. And then it's funny because the memes that popped out was somebody copied and pasted Burger King's Twitter and basically said, "We ain't snitches."
Queen Smiths. I like the one where it was like, has anybody seen this man wanted for the assassination of United Healthcare CEO? And like the
Mm.
first comment is like, y'all motherfuckers denied my eye med. Thinking, I ain't seen shit.
Another one is fucking what was another one? And like apparently the guy that snitched out the dude he didn't get his reward money because he called 911 instead of the tip hotline or whatever.
Rip.
Yeah, I'm like that fucking sucks, dude. And then now because of that that McDonald's is getting like negative reviews bombs, and now it's
And
like
death
at
threats.
and
Did
now
you
it's
hear
like at
about the
a
death threats?
hmm
God.
I'm like what the fuck? And then now it's at that McDonald's is at a 1 star.
Yeah, imagine just being some lady and be like, hey, I think that's the guy. Starts freaking out, calls the cops. And now you're the one getting death threats? Holy shit. This lady needs to go fucking. She didn't get the money. She can't even like move or like escape this. She's got to go back to work the next fucking day.
Right, right now it sucks. They have to actually shut down the Google reviews from that from Google.
You just have to like call Google for that shit. Can I get a Google review? That's what
right?
I want to know. Can I
It's
like
funny. To be
purchase an
fair,
LLC, just my name?
to be fair, the McDonald's right down the street here it has a 2 star because it just sucks, dude.
Isn't that the one that like gives you the wrong order 98%
Hmm.
of the time?
Pretty much. I mean,
Well, your first
hell,
mistake was eating McDonald's. Second mistake was going to that particular McDonald's again and again because it's right
yes.
down the road.
Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to move around and make myself a little bit more comfortable sitting down here because I'm sitting on the edge of the bed right now.
I am
So that
also sitting on my bed, except I'm like, I got my legs, like, I don't know if you can see, but my legs are up here. I'm just kind of like crouching.
you're all you're like, I'm all legs, baby.
You ever seen Death Note?
Yes.
You ever
Yes,
seen
yes.
how like how fucking L sits? Or not
Yes.
L, is
Light
it L?
Yagami.
No, the other guy, dark hair.
Uh
Not near.
R. But yeah, I know who you're talking about, yes.
They'll come to me one of these days.
But how he sits on like he's on his little chair and he's like he has his legs kind of
Like all
up and shit.
squatted up, and then he's like got
Yeah.
his cake.
Yeah. There's a character like that in Blue Lock, but yeah, it's a different anime. Yeah, no, it's just
Speaking of animes, there's a new episode of Dan to Dan out now.
I already saw it. I've been
Yeah, I
home since
watched it
like
too.
so what do you think?
It's funny as fuck.
It is funny as fuck. It's
I do like it.
funny how they're planting the seed for the little love triangle that they're about to have, the little love quartet that they have.
Yeah, that's gonna be confusing.
That's gonna be funny as hell. I mean, all the I'm not gonna spoil it here because it just came out and people gotta watch it.
Speaking
So,
of Dan to Dan,
mm,
banger intro music, right?
mm-hmm,
And they also, if you look up that song on YouTube, it's got a funny ass music video to go with it.
mm-hmm. Fun fact: the people that made that also made the intro for Mashal.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
That's one I
the,
haven't watched
now
yet.
now sing it, bing bum ba bling bum ba bling bum bum boom. That song.
Yeah.
It's the same band, but they make fucking banger songs. The so how my anime lineup has been lately, it's been Thursday, Dan to Dan, Friday, Dragon Ball Daima, Saturday, Saturday night, it's freaking Bleach, and then Sunday morning it's One Piece.
Nice. I was gonna say,
Those
it sounds like you're from Thursday to was it? Friday was the next one, and
Sunday.
you watched Sun. No, what were the first two? When do you watch Dragon Ball?
Oh wait, it's Thursday, Dan to Dan, Friday, Dragon Ball Daima, Saturday, it's a show called Ranma, and then Sunday it's One Piece and Bleach.
So what I'm hearing is Thursday, Friday, you're worried about the balls. Sunday, you're worried about Shonen. I don't know what the other one is. I haven't watched that one either.
Sunday it's One Piece and Bleach.
Yeah, those are both Shonen, right? Oh no. Yeah, no, those are both Shonen Jump.
But yes, I am. I've got my routine now for anime. Go and sit down.
Yeah, I'll find something to watch on one of my like three or four streaming services that I'm definitely overpaying for.
I think everything we're overpaying for everything. I mean, we've got Hulu, we've got HBO, Paramount
Hulu.
Plus, Hulu, Crunchyroll for my anime,
I got
and
Crunchyroll on my
Netflix.
Switch.
Good
Interesting
old
enough.
Netflix. Which, by the way, transition to good segue here. I just saw a trailer for WWE on Netflix.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Hmm. So
Do they need,
apparent
they do? Is it like going to be like a live streaming thing like they did with what's his tits?
Mike
Mike
Tyson fight.
Tyson and what's his
Yeah.
dick? Yeah,
So apparently every Monday and Friday they're gonna have Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live on Netflix.
that's interesting. I'm curious to
Hopefully
see how
they
that's going to go.
hopefully they fix their shit from last time because when I was trying to watch the Tyson fight, that shit was busted.
If I had to take a wild guess, I would assume that they did not expect the turnout to be so heavy.
Mm, mm.
Like
Yeah,
they
because 1 second I'm waiting for the main event, next second, boom, Mike Tyson's ass.
oh, and what an ass to see.
It's funny if you see it in real time. You can see the camera guy just like,
There's something
trying to.
about the last few months of this year. It's just been like I've seen way too many male asses just out in the wild.
I mean, say we've got Curtis's ass, we got Mike Tyson's ass.
That's two more asses than I planned on seeing this entire
Hmm.
time.
Well, at least I had a palate cleanser with Megan Fox's ass as recently,
Well,
so
see, there you go.
yeah, that's my palate cleanser right there. I don't know about you, so I mean, just pop on Netflix and watch that movie. It'll do the trick for you.
I will probably wait until like I need something to watch. I've already forgot what the name of the movie was, if I'm being
Uh,
completely honest. I've got the memory of a squirrel.
I've got the memory of a goldfish, so it's too kind of the same.
You know what they say though, a blind squirrel can always find his nuts, and I found
I'm just a goldfish swimming in his own poop.
mine. Yes.
You're like gross. It's like
It's
yeah,
not
but no.
a mental visual I needed in my life. No more theater of the mind for me, please, good sir.
A fish does swim in its own poop. I mean, technically, if you think about it, all sea creatures do swim in their own poop.
I feel like there's a biological factor there that makes it more tolerable. Like if
I
you were to
mean,
be swimming in your own shit.
isn't that what you technically do when you're taking a bath?
I'd shower. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a 7 foot motherfucker try to fit in a bathtub?
I mean, I barely fit in that. I mean, I've never. I think the last time I fit in the tub was whenever I was like younger and shit. But now I'm
Uh,
like, I can't do shit. I can do baths.
Trying to get into bathtub. Like I look like a fucking Looney Tunes fucking accordion style, like a fucking piano just fit on me. I'm just all fucking crunched up trying to fit in that bitch.
You look like Waluigi in his Mario Kart. It's
Yeah, right. Fucking legs hanging out
fucking.
of the fucking bathtub on both sides.
Yeah, no, it just. I'm like, I don't understand how people why people like take baths. I mean, I take showers, but I'm like, you're basically bathing in your own filth.
Mm.
That's kind of
Speak,
gross.
Speaking of filth,
Mm.
uh, I had cheeseburgers again today,
Ooh,
and I
that's
did
not good.
not slice open the webbing of my hand doing it this time. Yes, yes.
Huh.
But
It is what, 7 days since last accident?
yeah, I think so. It looks okay. Like I don't have the type of HD recording to show
Mm.
the world currently, but it's not healing together. It's
Mm.
healing separate, and it's a little
Ah,
bit concerning. But we're gonna see where it goes.
yeah, if you want us to really watch it, people that are watching, listening on Spotify, got to go to the YouTube and watch it.
Oh yes, the Spotify. Have we uploaded our previous episode on the Spotify
Yes,
so that I can listen to it? Okay,
everything's on
double checking.
Spotify. I
Very good.
am gonna do it now to where as soon as this episode drops, like literally a few hours later, it's gonna be on Spotify.
See, this is why you're the organized one who hosts this thing. I just show up to
Had to
keep
show
you
up and look pretty.
company.
He's like, I had to show up and you look pretty. Yeah, no, it just speaking of looking pretty, I've been like kind of getting annoyed by this
Hmm.
more than I should be. But you know how I mean, I bet you and people watching and listening, I bet you guys, listen, follow these quote unquote social media influencers, right? I mean, I know I'm pretty sure you got a few people that you follow, right?
Oh, I've got a few. I don't know if well, I guess they are technically influencers.
Yeah,
Um,
like social
but
media
most of them are
influencers.
on TikTok.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's my vice.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, you see all these people getting famous through TikTok and like making thousands, maybe millions of dollars through TikTok, right?
Hmm.
My thing is, like, there's a few things that piss me off of some of these people. And I mean, it's more, I'm like, oh, it's more of the, oh, of course they're doing this. But one is whenever they have enough followers that they all of a sudden think that they can make a hit song. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh, yeah, I don't have the
'Cause
pipes for that.
yeah, like
I couldn't.
they drop a song and it's like, follow my new song, it's on Spotify and blah 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 and this and that.
You know what I
Because
bet you it is?
I don't know, there's two people on my TikTok that pop up. They're like, listen to my new single, blah blah blah, and this and that. I'm like, a fucking year ago, you were barely a social media influencer. Now you think you can sing?
if I had to take a wild guess, I would assume that it's probably the fact that they were getting famous enough, had enough of a following
Hmm.
that they were, they were a public face. They were an influencer, right? That's what you do.
Yes,
You fucking
yes,
influence, right?
yes.
And they had the ability or the connections to get with the producer.
To
Because
finally
I
get with
know
the
for a
producer.
fact, like some of these motherfuckers, you've got to a concert before, right?
Yeah.
They don't sound the same as they do on their record, right?
Mhm.
Still good, especially if you like it.
There's some people that sound horrible live, but I
Slipknot was
digress.
great. Slipknot, fantastic live. Creed,
Oh, I mean,
hold me now. Fucking
you're your goddamn creature.
yeah,
No, but I
Creed.
mean, yeah, like it's just like I said, I'm like, oh, now you think you can sing, and then they just blow it all over their fucking social media to try to get it boost. I'm like, well, fair point.
Just to get enough
Number
famous,
two,
man.
number two is when a social media influencer is like a type vlogger and like they're going around like to these concerts and sports games and shit like that. Things that cost money to go, like thousands of dollars to go, right? Like front row seats. You get to be part of like the halftime show. You get to, do all this shit, right? And then out of nowhere, they're like, my life is so stressful. I just went to the doctor and got some therapy. Oh, you guys have no idea how hard it is.
I, being the type of person that I am,
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that being an influencer is actually a lot harder than it looks. Not to like, defend them or anything.
Hmm.
You're so disconnected from basic social interaction. You're always being watched. If somebody was watching me in my day-to-day life 24/7 everywhere I went, I'd
You
probably
were
go a
this
little
close to having
fucking
that.
mad. Oh, you
You were
shush. Uh,
you were this
but
close to
like,
having
think about it.
somebody.
Like millions of followers, right? There's a
Yeah,
reason they're fucking called followers.
yeah. He gets
By the way,
stalkers and
like,
shit.
subscribe, and follow me.
Hmm.
I don't even have a fucking Instagram. I
I,
need to change that.
I got one. But yeah,
Oh
no,
wait, no, I think I do have an Instagram. I think it was from high
but yeah,
school.
but don't post it like right after you post something when you're in Brazil in the fucking beach, like modeling a bikini and shit,
Brazilian cartel follows you. What?
pretty much. Yeah, no, it's just kind of annoying. I'm like, seriously, what? Like you get to go to these like they went to go to the Super Bowl. How much do you think tickets are for to go to the Super Bowl?
$55 million. Those are for
Bingo.
nosebleeds.
Those were nosebleeds, yes, but they got to be on the floor or on the pitch or field or whatever they call it. But they got to be on the halftime show, just be around all that for free because they're a quote unquote influencer.
Did you hear about the guy who became like a fucking millionaire because he bet on it was like fucking like 50 to 1 odds or some shit on there being a streaker at the Super Bowl this last year.
Nice. No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, he was betting on somewhere in Vegas when it was going on his live. They put down like fucking some crazy like 10 grand on a
Yeah,
streaker bet and got
yeah.
paid out whatever 50x of that is.
Jesus. God damn.
$500,000 or some crazy shit.
Damn. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, and some of these people are showing up now on national televised commercials, and I'm like, if only I was that lucky, Instead I'm some idiot on a podcast, wearing a silly hat with a chupacabra on it.
I mean, realistically, I'm sure if you put your mind to it, and if you were funnier, you could be a great influencer.
Fuck you, I'm funny as hell. Fuck you, I'm hilarious. Fuck you, I'm
You
hilarious.
funny as fuck. Fuck you guys, I'm going home.
Pretty much, yeah, no. Yeah, no, and then speaking of but soon we might not even get any more social media influencers because apparently, according to the government, they're trying to shut down TikTok in the beginning of the year.
I was trying to shut TikTok down every fucking 32 days.
Hmm.
Every time I turn around, I'm not gonna have any more TikTok. Why? Because of China.
Because of China. Oh, you don't get
And
your TikTok no more.
don't
You go
they
bye
do the
bye.
same shit with like Facebook? Like, didn't the Zuck get zucked for that at some point? And that'd be like a big issue. They're doing the same shit.
I
They're
mean, it's
selling
kind
off
of
our
this.
information.
I mean, man, what it hell, our phone is listening to us right now. The other day I was talking about fucking some sports brand t-shirts, and then next thing you know, I go on Amazon. That's one of the first things that pops. I'm like, you serious?
It was your Siri was listening to you and be like, you might like this.
Yeah, you might like this. And then my whole freaking what's the word algorithm in my phone is nothing but this and this.
I want
Sorry,
you to know
they,
my algorithm is fucking wild whenever I pop into Amazon. Tell me why. All right. I was on Amazon and I was just scrolling through shit, bored as I usually am.
Mhm.
And I saw a key ring for like 48 different types of heavy equipment that is used on common job sites all across America. And I fucking bought it. I've got master keys for so many pieces of heavy equipment that if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna go rob a job site.
Dude, speaking of zombies, freaking Adrian got into my head about zombies, and then sure enough, Kroger's and Tom Thumbs, I just see all these old people just shopping around. I'm like,
Especially nice
"Hey,
and early in the morning.
oh my fucking
Yeah, that's why Walmart quit playing music in the morning.
god.
For the old folks
I,
and the poor, our poor folks out there with sensory issues.
bro, I swear, after a certain age, old people should not drive, and they should definitely not shop by themselves because they get in the way of everything. I kid you not, I was at a Kroger the entire time I was doing that delivery. Just every 2 seconds, just old people just blocking my way, just standing there. I'm like, just trying to put this there. Like they're just in my way. Like they just move. And then it made it worse when old people were like in the little mini scooters. And then sure enough, after I was done with that store, I left and I almost got into an accident because an old person didn't want to freaking move.
Speaking of good old Adrian, so he was helping me out over at that K Rogers over by your house,
Mm,
and we were done. We just had to take some documentation, a couple of pictures, send them off into the application, as one does. And
mm,
there's this poor little old lady standing in front of one of them. She decides to grab herself an ad sheet, which is essentially like, the little newspaper things. It's got the coupons in it, right? The
yeah,
sale. Uh, and she's standing there in front of the display that we just finished building. The last thing we need before we leave and move on with the rest of our lives, at least for the next 16 hours before we're back at it again. And she waits
yeah.
and waits and waits. 10 minutes pass by, 15 minutes pass by. Texting Adrian at this point because we're just standing there looking like a couple of idiots staring at each other. He's staring at me, I'm staring at him.
Or come on,
Uh,
R. Kelly trapped in the closet,
looking
and
at
he looks at
you.
me, and he
Yeah,
looks at
right.
me.
But I texted him, I was like, 5 more minutes. I'm gonna start getting really intolerant.
Yeah,
Like, what are
that's
you gonna
like,
do? Beat up this old lady? No, I never said that.
but I was thinking it.
I was thinking it, damn it. Get out of my head.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's just to a certain point, they should just get assistance shopping and going
Yeah,
out and shit. I
some
was
people
like,
can't afford it.
you
American
should,
healthcare, baby.
yeah, that's why
Shouts
that guy
out to
got.
fucking Luigi. He knew there was a problem.
For fuck's sake, so that's a good way to fucking close that. No, yeah, no. Imagine the last thing you hear as a CEO is you've been Luigi'd.
Oh my God, have you seen the fucking the Smash Bros edit?
Mm-hmm. The one
Fucking
with Dr. Mario,
yeah, Dr. Mario, Luigi stalking him with a fucking like
taser
fucking
gun.
laser gun. Yeah.
It's like we can't help but like this how fucked up the world is. Somebody higher up gets assassinated in the fucking middle of the day, and it's a huge, tragedy. But because of the internet, it's become a huge ass joke.
Well, they say, man, eat the rich. That's the whole thing happened with fucking Ocean Gate. Just recently, as a matter of fact, we lost a handful of billionaires due to the faulty mechanics of a fucking submarine to go see the Titanic, which was operated, shit you not, by a fucking PlayStation controller.
Hmm. like the Amazon like $20 PlayStation controller, but
Oh,
not
I forget what the brand was. It was
Logitech.
Logitech. That's what it was.
Logitech.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Then all the memes coming out like Chipotle just announced that they're gonna raise their prices, and then somebody made a meme was like we're going to due to the economy, we're going to raise our prices by 2%. After careful consideration, we have drawn back on the the price hike.
Oh, and by the
We're
way, free guacamole for everybody.
by the way, $1.50 guacamole. Free guacamole for
There you
everybody.
go.
I was like, the internet is so, oh my God. It it just to me it just boggles my mind how fast some of these jokes come out, you know? Just the mind of some people just come out with these jokes.
Oh, people are quick with it, man.
Hmm.
Half the
Yeah,
shit,
they are.
half your life is lived on the internet. You got to be fast.
Hmm. Well, I'm fast in a different way out here in the real world, which I'm not proud of.
Oh no, please do tell. I don't understand what you're saying.
Let's just say the last time I was first happened about 35 years ago.
You
So
say if you're not first, you're last.
that was my model 35 years ago. And I'm
Yeah, right.
34.
Do
Figure
the
the
math
fuck
on
out.
those one, boys.
Do the math on that one, boys. Figure it the fuck out. Ah, shit. Yeah, no, it, and then how racist some of this shit is.
Elaborate.
Well, not trying to get the like if you see videos of like gorillas doing funny stuff, sometimes I see it transition into a black guy kind of doing the same thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, you ever seen those type of videos?
Yeah, internet racism is wild.
Hmm. People are wild on the internet.
It's
Oh shit,
like
speaking,
whatchamacallit? It's like anarchy out there.
bro, it's the dang the entertainment that we're in, like video games and shit, like the story of the Florida man that killed his dad and severely wounded his mom because they told him to get off his video games and get a job.
It sounds like some Call of Duty World War II times right there, boys. That's
So
when the addiction first kicked in.
this dude is like what? I think they said it was like 26 years old. Um,
Hey,
26, 20, around there. He was in his 20s. And I was reading that he uh, he got into an argument with his dad the day before about how his dad told him to basically they had an argument to where his dad told him to, get your shit together, quit playing those fucking video games, and go out there and get a job, you know?
hmm
And apparently the next day around 11:30 at night, he just went ape shit and ended up assassinating his dad and severely injuring his mom.
man, was it
All
like
be
a full moon or something? Was the
Yeah,
mercury in the microwave again?
I don't know. It was in Florida, so shout out Florida. I mean, another Florida man crazy story, but yeah,
He,
Florida people
the
just
motherfucker was really trying to make it through the Fortnite battle pass.
right, right. But I mean, I get it. Just after your 20s, like you just need to kind of grow up. Like I like to play video games when I have chances. I'll play
Oh,
Fortnite here and there. I mean, I'll play Fortnite with you every now and then, right?
yeah, I play games.
Yeah, we'll play Fortnite every now and then. But I mean, we have lives. I mean, shit, we gotta go to work. We gotta, you've got a girlfriend.
Your
I've
left
got
hand.
nobody here, but I've got my left
Huh?
hand. I've got Megan Fox on TV, but
There
that's
you
about
go.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually playing some Fortnite this morning. I tried some the OG or whatever was going on, and
Mm.
I was like, man, it's taking me back to 2018. I was like, man, this game sucks. I'm gonna play it for 3 hours, then quit.
Dude, I can't play that new OG Fortnite because there's too many sweats on there.
I won
And
one. Surprisingly enough, I have the umbrella to prove it.
nice. I think the highest I've done so far, but I haven't played that much too. It's like third or fourth place.
I also don't
But
know how to build. I'm at a severe loss.
but you're so used to zero bill now, you're like, what the hell did I do with my hands?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, I need to start playing video games again. I have my PS5 on here on rest mode to download everything because I had like trillion things to download for updates and shit. So I'm like, absolutely like that. Just let it download all the updates in one go.
There's an application you can get on your phone where you just fucking boop and it'll do it while you're at work.
Thanks. Yeah, I heard, but I'm already home. It's already
I'm
there.
already, I'm already downloading.
I'm already down. It's already downloading.
I'm entering the Matrix.
Damn, imagine if that shit was real, bro. We can enter the Matrix.
You have VR nowadays. Getting pretty fucking close.
Next, you hook this up to your fucking eardlobe. Just
Oh, going in my ear like that. I keep a
and
shit in my
then
ears already. I would never be able to have a headphone in my ear again if you were linking me in through my ear holes. I feel like there's a needle involved there. Right into the brainstem. Just stick a brain, quick lobotomy. You'll be fine.
next thing you know, they find you halfway dead on your fucking gaming characters with your fucking tongue sticking out and shit.
What happened to this guy? Oh, looks like a classic case of Sword Art Online.
No, it looks like a classic case of the anime waifu
Takes the ooh. Takes
simulator.
glasses off. Looks like he's got a waifu simulator.
Anime waifu, like not the anime waifu simulator. Oni-chan, looking ass.
I could not.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, I did tell you that fucking the show that I've been watching, that soccer one, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you were telling me about this soccer show.
Yeah, no,
I was gonna tell you, man, I don't really watch sports in real life. Why would I watch animes?
true, true.
It's literally short one dimension.
They need to make one for like American football because they got one with soccer, volleyball, basketball. I think there's like two volleyball ones, and
That's all
then
sports.
it's all sports. And then there's a fucking wasn't Speed Racer like a NASCAR one?
Speed Racer was Speed Racer back in the day. I don't know what
I,
you're talking about.
I consider it a racing one, so
Yeah,
I give it to
Akira.
racing NASCAR.
You watch,
Akira.
you watch Akira?
Yes, the meme that popped up like not too long ago with the Akira, leave me alone.
What's another one? Food Wars. You can do Food Wars.
So
Cooking is a sport.
going with the Akira, going back to the Akira meme, the leave me alone. And that's what was going through my mind throughout the entire week whenever Curtis released that Snapchat.
Oh my God. Just keep blowing you up on that.
Leave me alone, Akira.
I'm
Just
surprised
suffering
you
all week and
didn't.
shit.
We know for a fact you've got that saved out in your gallery, waiting for the day.
No,
Well,
I completely scrubbed it of all, and then I scrubbed myself down entirely. It's like, it's not clean. Just
scrub
soap
yourself
in
down
the
with
eyes,
bleach. You'll be all right.
right? Just put my fucking eyeballs in the fucking the shampoo bottle. Just it's not clean.
That's how I feel when I get off of work. I'm gonna go scrub myself after work.
Ran straight down to my Walmart. Went to the back room and hit that emergency eye flush.
Oh my God. Funny story. The Walmart I was at the other day had one that was broken, and I was like, how do you guys pass fucking safety codes over here if your eye wash is broken?
I'm surprised some of these stores actually pass safety codes. Holy shit, dude.
I got attacked by a cockroach one time. I won't say by who, but it was in a place.
The I'll say it, the fucking Kroger over here, the one that I went to earlier today, not in this general area, it's just more further east. Um,
Thank God no one knows where we live.
right. We live in Dallas, okay? Let's just generalize it as we live in Dallas. Um, but yeah, no, the
Or salad if you're backwards.
salad, which looks like we haven't eaten one in God knows how long. But anyways, I digress. Um, every time I have to go to the receiving area, I have to go through this little a walkway where if you turn to left, the bathrooms are right there, right?
Hmm.
Every time I went into a little space between the store and the back room, I would always get a whiff of fucking shit. It smelled like sewage in there. Like as soon as you
Oh
walked in and
man.
out, I'm like, this shit stinks.
speaking of gross places that we've been in and or worked, there was a hardware store that you and I worked for at one point in time that I don't know if yours did, but mine had a rat infestation issue.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was over in uh the damn
But
insulation section.
oh, we had a rat problem, but it was more in the garden section. But then again, our garden section was kind of outdoors, so
Oh yeah, ours was too. We just so across the street where they had been developing the land. So when they went through and like bulldozed everything and started erecting these
erect.
erecting started erecting these apartment complexes,
Sorry,
all the
dumbasses here.
field mice and pests and stuff that were inhabiting that field
Mhm.
found an ample supply of bird seed over in the fucking gardening section.
Jesus
And so
Christ.
it just got worse and worse until eventually it got out of control. And I was in I came face to face with one of those motherfuckers one day when I was in the insulation section and I was moving some shit. This motherfucker goes up, jumps off. He's like right here looking at me, right? I'm
Right to your
grabbing like
face.
oddly enough, like I'm grabbing a drywall knife.
Uh,
I wasn't like trying to stab it. It was in the packaging.
I
But
was
this
about to say
motherfucker comes in, jumps off of me, misses me by like that much, just goes off.
you fucking got catch him midair with your knife, just.
No, I had to put a couple rats out of their misery because they were putting like poison out, right? And same section because I was working in the ye old lumber section.
Ye
Uh,
old lumber.
I had one of those motherfuckers come out from the underneath the steel and just like crawl to me and lay over and die. And I was like, oh, I take it you found the poison and you didn't want to die alone. That's kind of sad. Trash can.
Yeah, no. What was it that happened that was crazy at that store? Yeah, no, we had a rat infestation. Well, not really a rat infestation. It's just more of like they would, since it was outdoors. I mean, and behind the store was like a big giant field that leads to basically nothing. They would just come in there from the freaking back area and just kind of walk in the store every now and then.
Mhm.
It'd be funny. It would be funny. Like I would just be minding my business, doing store stuff. I was trying to hear. I'm like, what? And I turn around and some like old lady just screaming at a mouse was running by and shit.
You know, it was real bad. Fucking, there was Facebook posts about it in our local area.
That is hilarious. That is fucking
Uh,
hilarious.
that's not the only crazy thing that happened at that damn store. We had
Crazy.
some
I was
guy.
crazy once.
I'm not starting that with you. Not now.
Not in this podcast. Hey, crazy. I was crazy once. I was locked in a room, a rubber room for. in
Rubber baby bogey bumpers.
a rubber room full of rats. Sorry, I had to finish it, but go ahead,
Yeah,
continue.
you're fine. I was gonna let you go for it.
No,
Um,
that was it. Like, go for it.
fucking, they allowed me to work heavy equipment in that fucking store, right? Which is not like a crazy idea of working forklifts and reach machines and electric pallet jacks and riding jacks and
Yeah,
what they're the fucking like they call it, like the Pacer unit, which was giant ass electric indoor fucking pallet jack and or not pallet
Pacer.
jack, forklift, and then whatever the one where they harness you in and you go up. But
Oh,
that none
but that is the called the oh, what's it called? The
elect not the electric ladder, the other one.
stand-up forklift.
No. I'm
The
thinking of the one where you drive it backwards. It looks like a stand-up forklift, except it's got
mm,
a platform on it on the forks,
mm,
and you have to wear a harness and clip yourself in, and you are the thing that is being lifted.
what is it called? Oh my God, I know what you're talking about. Like I would
Order
use that to
picker, order puller, order
cherry
picker
picker,
machine, something like that.
cherry picker,
Yeah. And
and
anyway, heavy equipment. I
mm,
was working late one night and
I
I
was in the
got
club when.
fucking cooked. And I was operating this fucking reach machine. I was high enough coming around a corner, got the thing in, came back, trying to get out around this like really tight squeeze on the right, just the end of the fucking toilet aisle. And I knocked down a fucking camera, the whole
Ooh,
bulb, the whole shebang, the
damn.
bulb with like the metal thing, the plastic thing, and the stick. There was nothing in it. It was a fucking decoy. That thing cooked the shit out of me.
Is it
Yeah,
the missus? Is it
yeah.
the lady?
We're doing do Friday the 13th tattoos tomorrow.
Ah,
So she was
I,
want to see if we wanted to go grab one tonight real quick.
oh, motherfucker. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah,
You didn't tell me you were gonna get a haircut, bro. I need a haircut.
it was impromptu. I went to Padilla, which is not the actual name. It's close. It's
Portillo's?
definitely not. It's definitely not Portillo's.
That's tortillas?
Yeah, those ones.
I swear to God, we've been the first day you said Portillo's, I just ran with that joke. You're like, tortillas? It's not tortillas, jackass, it's Portillo's.
Yeah. But anyway, before I was interrupted, the most important part of that story was I hit myself in the face with the fucking camera that fell from a ceiling.
You know,
That was it. Just making sure we got that out there.
I was in a cherry picker and the one with the harness.
Hmm.
And I kid you not, I backed up so much that my ass almost swallowed up one of those cameras. I'm like, oh, I guess the
Ooh.
asset protection guy is gonna see a lot of ass, if you know what I mean.
Oh man.
No, but yeah, no, I
Getting
used
you a
to
quick
drive
little colonoscopy real quick.
pretty much. Yeah, no, I used to drive that. I was terrified, bro, because I'm kind of terrified of heights. And that thing lifts you up all the way up to the top of the store. But like it's safe because you're in a harness, but still like you're scared. And I would
Imagine the
always,
harness was not safe.
especially with somebody as tall as you,
Oh man.
or taller. I mean, I was tall too. I'm still tall, I was tall. I guess I hit my peak height back then too. So
Have you
whenever I would
shrunk
drive that,
since then?
no,
Oh, okay. Just making
I
sure.
just don't think so. I mean,
I was really worried about that for
I
a
know
second.
eventually when I'm older, I'll probably like shrink like 2 inches, but that's about it.
Oh no, you're
Because
gonna
open
be inside out.
pretty much just be like Ed from 90 Day Fiance, just no neck and shit.
I think I've seen a clip of that. Never watched the show.
Oh God, dude, I've never seen the show, but I know about Ed from 90 Day Fiance because this fool has no neck. He's basically Jabba the Hutt incarnate.
No manji shuwaba nima.
Yes, pretty much. And
No bubu da mita.
he got famous because of the way he looks and because his wife that he got was from like the Philippines or something like that. And
Hmm.
as soon as they got married, he went fucking AWOL.
Nice.
Like took like half his shit and then just went AWOL. Like they did, you could tell right away she was just trying to scam him for his money.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, just but like apparently the rumor is that he was abusive and blah 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 and this and that, like just to kind of what it is what it is. But yeah, no, dude, I just it is what it is.
Such is life. I think the
Like
reality TV is a scam anyway.
it is, it really is. Jersey Shore, fucking the fakest thing out there, but it made millions of dollars. Like I
I
think that's
had
when Brain Rot started. Was back when Jersey Shore started coming out.
I had a sandwich called the Jersey Shore the other day. Delicious.
You
Has the juice.
was it from Jersey Mike's?
How'd you know?
Because you won't stop talking about it for the past fucking 24 hours, you son of a bitch.
We've talked once today. What are you talking about?
You talked about it yesterday. It's like, funny enough, I went to Jersey Mike's yesterday and I had me a sub. And I'm like, oh yeah, I went to Jimmy John's. You got to try some Jersey Mike's, my guy. Jersey Mike's
Well,
is the tits.
oh yeah, it was fantastic. It was so good. I went back the next day and got another fucking sandwich. I'm an easy to please man. Just bring me a fucking sandwich.
Like the
And
day
now
it
you're
came up.
sideways.
Oh God, hold
Ah,
on. Oop, there. Yeah, no, my phone indicated that it's low battery right now, so that's why it flipped over to that side.
I want you to know I need to pay you for that because I just chiropractic the shit out of myself looking at you. I'm curious to see if the audio caught it because if it did, that would be fantastic.
What, you just
The
broke your
sound
neck?
of the sound my neck made when I went to look at you. You tell my fucking bones are lacking in fucking lubrication currently by the sound that thing made. That was gnarly. I felt it in my brainstem, dog.
Careful, you're gonna damage the only brain cell we have left between the both of us. Because remember, I had two, and I only returned one because the other one got damaged.
David, mom said it's my turn with the brain cell.
How many did we have when we started this?
Fucking,
We had two, right?
I'm illiterate. I can't count.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you one because the other one is needs to be returned for some reason. It needs to be it's under warranty, right?
Just what?
It's under warranty, right? The
Uh,
brain cell, right?
sure, sure. Why not?
All
I
right,
don't
let's
know.
send it back.
I don't know. Wasn't it like a 30-day warranty? Aren't you like 30 something years old now?
It's a 34-year-old warranty.
Yeah,
Well,
34-year-old warranty.
it's already past the warranty.
You didn't
Uh,
buy the downloadable content or the DLC updates that allowed you to keep that warranty.
I bought that motherfucker 34 years ago. Of course
Didn't get
not.
that
They didn't.
extended warranty on it.
Mm. I always opt out for the
Didn't
extended warranty,
register it.
man. I always opt out for the extended warranty, man. Always a scam. It always breaks before you actually need the warranty.
That's usually how it do be. It do be
Yeah,
like that.
no. Yeah, so you got any parting words for our families watching on Spotify and YouTube?
Well, if you're watching on Spotify, show me how because I can't see shit.
Watching it or hearing it on Spotify.
Hang on.
Okay, there you go. People
Oh,
listening on Spotify and watching it on YouTube, you got any parting words or gifts to leave them all on this Saturday afternoon?
today's not Saturday. Oh, it will be Saturday. Damn, I
Hmm.
broke the timeline. I was talking about getting tattoos tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a tattoo by Saturday. I'm breaking fucking time space.
You're a time traveler.
Shit, fuck. Cut it! Cut it before anything else goes wrong.
All right. And that's what we'll call it. We'll see you on the next one. Later.